actions done during Reconstruction to effectively reunite the United States and generate economic equality for its citizens. During the war, the North was very industrialized with factories. This helped them produce all the materials they needed for the war, which was a big advantage on their part. The South used sharecropping in the Freedmen's Bureau to try and gain that same equality that the North had for their citizens. Sharecropping helped the economy in the South by letting the white landowners provide for their family. Former slaves and poor whites were also benefited by the crop they gained and the house that is provided for them. The landowners gained money by using contracts to bind sharecroppers and not allowing them to leave until the debt was paid off, which was very hard to do. Document E. Landowners made more money once they started selling products for the sharecroppers to spend money on, such as liquor stores. Document D. This demonstrated how landowners could monopolize their sharecroppers. I believe that the Freedmen's Bureau helped somewhat in the economic equality by providing housing, education, and health for African Americans. The education gave the former slaves ability to gain more jobs than what they did on farms and plantations. The Freedmen's Bureau wasn't approved by Andrew Johnson because he did not believe in targeting former slaves for special assistance. He believed doing that would be detrimental to the South. I agree with him somewhat, but I believe that he also needed to help out the North and not just the South. Document F. The Freedmen's Bureau helped the African Americans, but eventually lost its funding due to being based on donations, the point when the government began assisting with economic equality. The economic equality after the Civil War compared to before the Civil War was not much different. The actions that were put in place to help fix the economy in ways did its job. With the death of President Abraham Lincoln, Vice President Andrew Johnson had to lead the effort of Reconstruction. Congress decided to take power from Johnson by overruling several of his vetoes. President Johnson came into office knowing he was going to face a lot of problems. After the 1866 midterm election, Ulysses S. Grant succeeds Johnson and continues the radical Reconstruction. Republican Thaddeus Stephen registered black freedmen voters who helped elect legislatures in the South. The South was divided into 5 military districts. The freedmen are registered voters. Document L. They were sectioned off because they needed to pass the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. The 13th Amendment stated that slavery is illegal in the USA. The 14th Amendment promised citizenship for all and equal protection. The 15th Amendment allowed all men to vote regardless of their race. But the 15th Amendment didn't make laws forcing citizens to be able to read to vote. They had to take literacy tests that were very hard to pass. The Freedmen's Bureau was created in March of 1865 by Congress. It was the first welfare agency that provided food, shelter, and medical aid for blacks and whites who needed help after the Civil War. The greatest success of the Bureau was the education. They established 3,000 HBCU colleges and taught a large amount of African Americans to read. White Southerners were very angry with the new Reconstruction laws. The Ku Klux Klan was a secret society that was created to intimidate black and white reformers. The KKK burned black-owned businesses, also attacked and murdered any African American attempting to vote. Around 1870, Congress passed a Force Act law to stop the violence and really began enforcing the 14th and 15th Amendments. The Panic of 1873 started by industrializing and building railroads. This led to widespread business failure and depression. Millions were unemployed and homeless in the North. It finally came to an end when Congress removed all restrictions on ex-Confederates and the Democrats regained control of state legislature. The end of the Reconstruction meant the beginning of intense discrimination against African Americans in the South.